Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Dizzy. This is my second video. This is a public race lobby at Brands Hatch. It's a pretty good race, to be honest. A lot of near misses and just some nice little strategy plays from some of the drivers in terms of like racecraft and stuff, and get to follow some people. So yeah, it's going to be a short one. The last video I made was like 37 minutes long, so I'm going to try and make it a little bit shorter this time, around about 15 minutes hopefully. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. This is Brands Hatch public server, so let's go into it. So yeah, just getting in the setup, so we'll just skip ahead a little bit here just so that we're a little bit more in the right sort of area. There we go, get a little bit earlier into the video. Sorry, later into the video I'm talking about. So we're in the Aston Martin, a car that I used to drive quite a lot, and then recently just started driving the McLaren an awful lot. And yeah, I love the car, but sometimes a bit hit and miss. But this race, I really enjoyed it. So I enjoy this car anyway. But yeah, something a little bit different. As you can see, we're starting 21st. We get underway. There's a bit of traffic in front, so just kind of set myself, and then I just send it a little bit too hard just into the first corner. Just tap that Lamborghini. But to be honest, I think in the scheme, I think that wasn't such a bad piece of contact. It was unfortunate, but again, that was something that I could have. I mean, I tried to avoid it. You know? All the cars going off in front of us. Quite a few cars off in front, sort of in the first lap or so, and then we cook it on the exits. We're struggling. We lose about 4 spaces here, which is quite a lot of spaces. Now we're behind this guy, who, yeah, his kick is well, he's pretty quick, to be honest. And we're both sort of in the middle of the field together. Just on that this first lap is really crucial, making sure you make positions that you can on the first lap when everyone's trying to get themselves in the zone. There could be certain switch yourself on in the zone sometimes. So yeah, it's one of those things, I suppose. We're going into the final couple of corners. Just sorting out the traction control a little bit on the car, just a little bit. Struggling with some grip in certain places. Just figuring out where the launch is at the final corner, and just start figuring that out pretty much every single lap. 5 minutes in now, we've had a couple of cars off just in front of us that we're just rejoining, and we just sort of follow this group through. All laps in now, and yeah, just filtering our way through, just holding the position. We're going to be sat in 11th as we come through this corner here, but we're going a little bit deep, so we'll try and get a really good exit out the corner as best we can, just to negate any time we're going to lose in that bit there. Just getting the tyres back switched on a little bit, struggling for grip on the front. Trying to find the sweet spot for the tyres, which is close, but just struggling a little bit. And you can see that the guys in front are, they're not slowing each other down, so it's about putting pace in. But saying that, someone does go off in front, so those to the left back, then I get a little bit sideways, so it depends on the pace that we've got. And now we're up against another Aston Martin. So this guy, same livery as me, basically the same car, just a different number. TM Sport Aston. And yeah, he's gonna really get a good line through there, and me poor line through there, so touching the gravel a little bit. just, you know, these first couple of laps, you know, that first lap I had my groove, and then just off a little bit in certain places, it makes you reconsider your lines a little bit. You just start having to build yourself back up again, and it doesn't take long to build yourself back up, but it for sure can be frustrating sometimes. We can go to a little bit of an outside camp, and then we see the TF Sport Aston Martin. It's a nice livery actually. I don't usually race a in-game livery, but I actually really like this livery. So I like the colour and I like the little designs on it. It's a pretty sweet looking machine. Saying that, I'm looking forward to seeing this year's liveries on the cars when we get those, because there's some fantastic liveries out there at the moment, especially the Bonely fans. The Bonely fans one, which. But anyway, we're on board with me, and we're still chasing after this Aston Martin in front. Kind of just sticking with this group, kind of leaving the guys that were behind us, kind of leaving them nice behind now. Just starting to really get the limit of that last corner, and we might push that limit at some point as well. So yeah, just it's annoying, but rarely do I go off at the last corner. Just again running a little bit wide at turn 1, at the exit of turn 1. Always getting the hairpin hooked up quite nicely, just to make sure that the window of the guys in front, and just holding on nice and tight, catching up with that group. Now we're battling with that group now. So just the BMW went off in front, so he wasn't part of this group. He was someone who went off wide, and before 5 of us made our way through. So move ourselves up into. Might not even be P10 actually. That might be a car that's been lapped, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh no, we are P10. And so we move up to P10. BMW behind. Doing a great job. We're just trying to get a better exit with this guy in front now. Kind of just start to follow him a little bit. So it's just getting up close to him. He's it up, and then McLaren off there, so that puts us off. We get this really good exit. It puts us trying to be level with this Aston. So we're going to go toe to toe here at this corner, and we're going to try and see what we can pull off. So we try around the outside, we get a little squeezed off the track there. I think he ran wide, so we do really. Just this guy there, just hanging on for dear life. And then the cameraman loses his way, so yep, what's going on? I'm missing all the action. We get a little bit sideways coming out of Diggle Dell there, and I give way back to the BMW, who now I'm like, come on, this BMW needs to go. If you've passed me, come on, let's go. Like, don't waste any time. I want to get back up to the front. And so yeah, we're just kind of stuck behind there, and then we run a little bit wide on the exit of the last turn, and man, really difficult at times to get the car situated in the right space. It's on board now. Corners later, and the BMW absolutely sends it down the outside and just has no exit speed at all. So we tried to just go around the outside, and it just gives me a little nudge. For some reason, I didn't quite know why he was trying to squeeze me like that. I was very clearly alongside, and he made a mistake, and someone else goes off in front. So now people are starting to lose pace, positions. McLaren squeezes me again, made my way through. He squeezed me a little bit unnecessarily there because he was off track. He lost pace, overall pace. Making mistakes as well. We're not exempt from making those mistakes ourselves, but just trying to keep up with these guys and just hold on to what's going on, because there's quite a few cars that are battling. So to get a few of us there, and yeah, if we make a difference. Once again, it's a car up in front, so that makes us all have to divert a little bit. And then suddenly there is this Audi in the way, and the absolute save of the century there. I did not see him until the very last second. I could only see 3 cars going into the hairpin. And you'll probably see that as well. But yeah, that was a very scary moment indeed. And then the Aston and Ferrari come together and they go off the track, and I think, oh, okay, well, I've just been gifted however many positions here, like, I'll just take all these. And now chasing after Zukic. And yeah, this is where the battle really starts to heat up against me and him, because at first I've got that pace, and then suddenly he starts switching his own pace on, and start matching little sectors and stuff like that. Good. I make a few mistakes as well. Definitely gonna make a few mistakes before the race is done. But yeah, this guy, pretty fair driver, had the pace pretty much the whole way. Yeah, just gonna try and close in. We've got a couple of cars behind us, but not too worried about them. As when I go across the line and see their lap times, usually you can tell if that's a proper lap time or not. So yeah, you can tell when you've got a bit more pace than someone else. So we're just going to chase after Zukic, kind of just going to focus on him, not really look behind us too much, because no one's going to send it, and if they do, they're doing it intentionally and want to take out the race, so can't really stop that from happening. So we focus on the guy in front, who is obviously a Rossi fan. So a little bit later into the race, 9 laps in now, and this Audi, just me and him now. We've dropped the field behind. We're actually starting to catch up to the cars in front, but they're on their own pace, but we're kind of there. But if we start to battle, then obviously it's going to just be for this position. We're not going to get anything more from it. So I tried to just sort of sit behind him, sort of just take my time, bide my moment. You know, we come across a lap car there, a car that was just off track, but both navigate that pretty well. Trying to follow him into the last corner again, sideways, but it's okay because we're still a bit of traction out of the corner. We're just going to follow him into turn 1. We're not going to make anything crazy, we're just going to take our racing line, just always be present in the reverse. Showcase that we are there. Can't rest, can't take a breath, we are right behind him. It's kind of nice bit of pressure, and I start to watch and start to learn a little bit about where this car is good and where this car is bad, and trying to work out, well, where can I make my attempt, or where can I close in to then make an attempt somewhere else, and then, you know, at which point is he actually strong and will actually gain more of an advantage in overtaking procedure. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but we were following, and yeah, we kind of follow here for a while. We chase after P3 as well, so that leads to the podium position. So jump along and see what we get with this guy. A couple laps later. Just sat behind him, there's not a lot we can do really at this current moment. He's going to just open the gap up, and then I close the gap, and he opens the gap, and just ebbs and flows for a couple of laps. And all the near misses and stuff, we managed to get through those, so managed to survive the small bits. And couple of laps again, and we're just with him, we're still sat behind him. Now I've closed in a little bit because he made a little bit of a mistake, but this is the point now that I'm like, alright, something has to happen now. I have to start making a move, because I know there's only probably a lap to go at this point. At this point you're not getting desperate, because desperation is just going to end up in a massive accident, but you have to start just being a little bit more, just even there, I'm just really trying to cook it, but as we come across the line, it's going to be the last lap, and yeah, and there we go, and we finished P4 just behind him, but I mean it was close to the line. I thought I was going to have him at the line there, but yeah, a great race, really nice racing from a lot of people in the public lobby. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this in the future, feel free to like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all the lovely stuff, all the YouTube things, and you'll get to see this more, where we take the Indy circuit. I thought, why not just join the Indy circuit and drive back to the pits that way, so I make sure I'm just out of the way of anyone, and then I just actually get to the pits. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed this, guys, then thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video.